Cathy Thomas. I'm with celebrity radio host Jamie Gwen, and Jamie has written a new cookbook.
I have, thank you. I'm so glad to be with you. We're really excited about good food for good times. My mom, Lana, and I, who you know I learned sitting on the counter in the kitchen how to cook from her, of course, and the memories from my childhood. So much all about food. Simple recipes for sensational celebrations is what the book is all about. There's over 100 recipes themed by parties and celebrations to gather family and friends. And this particular recipe is one of my favorites, this olive oil cake that we're making together. But really a spectacular and easy to make cake.
I like that.
Yes,
I like that part. How do we start?
I'm going to crack some eggs with me, please.
All right.
Throw 3 eggs into a mixing bowl. You don't need any particular appliances to prepare this cake. It's a simple, easy, like I call a dump recipe.
Yeah. So you're going to be going under your own power here, Jamie.
That's right.
Right.
A little power of the wrist here. I like to keep the eggs at room temperature, of course, when I'm baking, but especially with this recipe, we found, after making it hundreds of times, that all the flavors really come together better if you have all of the ingredients at room temperature. So if you can pull out the milk before and the eggs, of course.
Right.
We'll add 2 cups of sugar to the 3 beaten eggs. You could prepare this recipe and make it truly healthy with a sugar substitute as well. It works just fine, and there are so many great substitutes on the market today. A little bit of elbow grease here, and the rest is a breeze.
I figure when you're under your own speed like this, you're burning calories, you can eat more cake.
That's what I do to justify eating, no doubt. We'll throw in 10 ounces of whole milk. Again, you've got the richness of the oil, you've got beautiful texture from the milk here. We've got a cup of good quality extra virgin olive oil. Again, fruity, rich, robust. This recipe really comes alive with flavor, which I love. A 1/4 cup of fresh orange juice. And we're throwing in, of course, a little bit of liqueur.
Right, orange liqueur.
Orange liqueur Grand Marnier. You could use Cointreau. You could use Frangelico and take a whole sort of nutty approach to this cake, whatever you have on hand. And this gets a good mix. Then we've combined together all of the dry ingredients beforehand. We've got the all-purpose flour, baking soda, baking powder, and salt. I think all sweet needs salt, so I always add a good, generous pinch of sea salt to all of my baked goods. And then before we mix it in, we'll add the zest of a lemon. And again, use any citrus you like here. I love lemon zest. It has that burst of sunshiny flavor that you can't duplicate.
And you want just the outside of the citrus, don't you? Where all those beautiful oils are.
That's right. No white pith, or it tends to throw a bitter taste. We have one more ingredient. Just incorporate this dry mixture in until the flour no longer has any lumps. And again, just simple and easy. Really comes together. Last but not least, we'll add some texture to this cake by using some blanched, finely ground almonds. Now, you can change the texture of this cake depending if you like a fine ground almond flavor or if you want a little bit more crunch, then just keep them a little bit rougher chopped. And these are blanched almonds, not the toasted, the sliver, right? We'll add almost all of the almonds and reserve just a little bit for the top. I like a sprinkling on top.
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
And these almonds just really soak up that olive oil and add that extra flavor. We'll pour it right into a cake pan.
And this has been greased?
Yes, it has. And it calls for a 10-inch pan. We're using a 9. If you have a 9, you'll find you end up with a little extra batter. I like to make some mini loaves and be a culinary hero, as I say, share them with my neighbors or throw them in the freezer. Pull it out when someone happens to stop by, thaws really quickly, and you have a great quick snack with a cup of coffee or tea. About 3/4 full.
Great.
We'll save the rest for our little cakes later.
And then this beauty's going to go into a preheated oven?
It is. The extra almonds go right over the top. Just a quick sprinkling here. They'll toast and get all caramelized and beautiful. It'll bake for about 50 minutes to an hour, Cathy. Come out cool and you're ready to go. Cool.
So, Jamie, our cake's all cool and gorgeous.
Comes out beautifully.
Yes.
And we'll turn it out, Cathy.
Right.
Just onto a platter. You want to go over, of course. Should come out pretty easily. And then back on to a serving plate.
It is gorgeous.
Isn't that beautiful?
And we've got a nice plate here that we're going to demonstrate a nice cut.
And keep our crumbs away here. And it cuts beautifully. You'll see a nice beautiful slice. I find myself eating the crumbs out of the bottom of the pan, and by then
Well,
the
of course.
cake is gone.
That's what's so wonderful about being the cook.
I love the caramelized, crunchy edges of this cake. And look at that beautiful moisture from the olive oil.
Oh, it's beautiful.
You can see the texture's just gorgeous. So we'll take the slice out just that way. And my mom is famous for her 7-minute curd. Lana makes literally the best English spreadable, that wonderful pungent citrusy curd that you know and love from a jar in 7 minutes, and you never have to buy the jar again. And we put together a batch, and I know you loved it.
Yes.
Simple and easy and flavorful, and it's great on not only our olive oil cake, but it's beautiful on toast or a muffin in the morning as well. And it makes a beautiful gift. She wraps it in mason jars with a beautiful ribbon and gives it to food lovers and friends alike. And
lucky them.
Lucky them. I like just a big dollop of the curd right over the top. Fresh and flavorful. You can do lemon, orange, or even passion fruit. And then just with, of course, the figs of the season right now, what better than to put some beautiful fresh figs on the plate. Just cut some wedges here and pile them.
And I love the name of these figs. These are brown turkeys.
Brown turkeys. I love fresh figs. Off the barbecue stuff with some fruit or wrapped with prosciutto or a little bit of boursin. We'll just pile these because I'll end up eating some right off the plate. Beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous. And
We'll
a little
dollop
fresh mint.
with some fresh mint. And I love a sprinkling of powdered sugar all the way around to the rim.
Gorgeous.
And that is our signature olive oil cake with fresh summer lemon curd.
That looks gorgeous. I can
Take a
hardly
taste.
wait.
I know.
Thank
Find you
you
a fork.
so much, Jamie.
Thank you so much. I
It's been
appreciate
fun.
it. Kathy, it's been great.